Camping can be an incredibly rewarding experience, but getting a good night's sleep in the great outdoors isn't always easy, especially for new campers. Many beginners make common mistakes when setting up their sleep system, leading to uncomfortable, cold, or restless nights. A proper sleep setup is essential for ensuring you wake up refreshed and ready for the day's adventure, so it's worth taking the time to learn how to do it right. In this video, we'll explore the 8 common mistakes new campers make with their sleep systems and how to avoid them. We'll cover everything from choosing the right gear to setting up your sleeping area properly. 1. Choosing the wrong sleeping bag. One of the most common mistakes new campers make is selecting the wrong sleeping bag. There are many different types of sleeping bags, and not all of them are suitable for every camping situation. Picking the wrong one can mean the difference between a cozy, restful night and hours of shivering or sweating. Temperature ratings are important. Camping in cold weather. If you're camping in cooler climates, you need a sleeping bag with a lower temperature rating to ensure you stay warm. Many new campers underestimate how cold it can get at night, even in the summer, especially at higher elevations. Warm weather camping. On the flip side, using a bag that's too warm for summer camping can lead to discomfort and excessive sweating. Consideration for seasons. Always check the temperature ratings of your sleeping bag and match it to the expected weather conditions of your trip. A 3-season sleeping bag might be suitable if you plan on camping in varying conditions. 2. Not using a proper sleeping pad. Another mistake new campers make is skipping the sleeping pad or not choosing the right one. Sleeping pads provide insulation from the cold ground and add cushioning, making your sleep more comfortable. Without one, you'll feel every rock, root, and uneven surface, and you'll lose body heat to the ground. Foam versus inflatable pads. Foam pads are lightweight, durable, and provide basic insulation, while inflatable pads offer more comfort and can be adjusted for firmness. However, inflatable pads may be prone to punctures if not handled carefully. R value. Look for the R value on sleeping pads, which measures how well they insulate against cold. Higher R values are better for colder conditions, while lower values are fine for summer camping. 3. Improper tent placement. Where you set up your tent can greatly affect your sleep quality. New campers often overlook the importance of tent placement, choosing a spot that's uneven, rocky, or exposed to the elements. This can lead to a restless night and leave you feeling sore in the morning. Finding the right spot. Flat, smooth surface. Look for a flat and smooth surface to set up your tent. Remove any rocks, sticks, or debris that could poke through your sleeping pad or cause discomfort. Avoid low spots. Low-lying areas may collect water if it rains, leaving you and your gear soaked. Try to find a spot that's slightly elevated to avoid pooling water. Check for wind and shade. Consider the wind direction and choose a spot that's sheltered from strong gusts. Shade from trees can also help keep your tent cool during hot summer mornings. 4. Don't forget insulation layers. Beginners often underestimate how cold it can get at night, even in summer. Not layering properly inside your sleeping bag can lead to a chilly, uncomfortable night. Many new campers think they can rely solely on their sleeping bag, but adding layers can make a big difference. Base layers. Wear a clean and dry base layer, like thermal underwear, to keep warm and wick away sweat. Even in mild temperatures, a base layer can add warmth without making you too hot. Avoid bulky clothing. Avoid wearing bulky or tight clothing inside your sleeping bag. It can restrict movement and compress the bag's insulation, reducing its effectiveness. 5. Improper sleeping bag use. Even with the right sleeping bag, new campers often make mistakes in how they use it. Leaving the bag partially unzipped, wearing the wrong clothes, or sleeping directly on the ground can all lead to discomfort. Common sleeping bag mistakes. Not zipping it up properly. Make sure your sleeping bag is fully zipped to trap heat inside. Even a small gap can let in cold air. Using it as a blanket. While it might feel cozy to drape your sleeping bag over you, it won't be as effective as sleeping inside it because it loses its ability to retain heat. Hood usage. Use the hood of the sleeping bag to retain heat, especially if the temperatures drop. 6. Not ventilating the tent properly. Ventilation is crucial for a comfortable night's sleep, but new campers often forget to ventilate their tents, leading to condensation buildup. Waking up to a damp tent interior can make your morning miserable, and it's not good for your gear either. Use tent vents. Many tents have built-in vents to help with airflow. Make sure to open these, even if it's chilly outside, to reduce condensation. Position the tent for airflow. If possible, set up your tent so it can catch a breeze. This will help keep the air inside the tent fresh and reduce moisture buildup. 7. Not bringing a pillow or improvising poorly. A simple but often overlooked component of a sleep system is the pillow. New campers might think they can make do without one or use a bunched-up jacket, but this often leads to a poor night's sleep and neck pain. Why pillows matter. Comfort and support. A camping pillow is designed to provide proper support and comfort. Improvised solutions like using a backpack or jacket may be too firm, too lumpy, or uncomfortable. Lightweight options. There are many lightweight and compressible camping pillows available, so you don't have to sacrifice comfort for weight. 8. Ignoring ground insulation in cold weather. In cold weather, ground insulation is crucial. Even if you have a warm sleeping bag, lying directly on the cold ground without adequate insulation can make you feel cold all night. The role of ground insulation. Thermal loss to the ground. The ground can pull heat away from your body, making you cold even if you're inside a warm sleeping bag. Proper insulation helps retain body heat. Insulated sleeping pads. Choose a sleeping pad with a higher R value for cold weather camping. This will provide better insulation between you and the cold ground. 9. Not bringing a sleeping bag repair kit. One often overlooked aspect of a camping sleep system is the repair kit. New campers might assume that their sleeping bag or pad will hold up without any issues, but accidents can happen. A small tear, a broken zipper, or a punctured sleeping pad can quickly turn a comfortable night into a nightmare. Not bringing a repair kit can leave you stranded with no way to fix these problems, especially if you're far from any stores or services. Unexpected damage. Sleeping bags and pads can get torn or punctured by sharp objects, stray branches, or even a pet's claws. Without a way to patch them up, you might end up sleeping on a cold, hard, or wet surface. Problems with zipper. Broken zippers are more common than you think, especially with repeated use. A jammed or broken zipper can make it hard to seal your sleeping bag, letting cold air in throughout the night. Valve leaks on inflatable pads. Inflatable pads are comfortable but can develop slow leaks over time or get damaged. Without a repair kit, even a small puncture can render your sleeping pad useless. What to include in a repair kit? A basic repair kit doesn't need to be bulky or heavy. It should have items like these. Fabric patches for sleeping bags. Seam grip or adhesive glue for sealing small tears. High-quality duct tape for quick fixes. Needle and thread for more durable repairs. Valve repair patches specifically designed for inflatable pads. Extra zipper pulls or lubricant for stuck or broken zippers. 10. Not using a Nalgene bottle as a hot water heater. A simple yet effective trick that many new campers miss is using a Nalgene bottle filled with hot water as a heater. When temperatures drop at night, even the best sleeping bag might not keep you warm enough, especially if you're camping in colder climates. A Nalgene bottle filled with hot water can be a game changer, providing extra warmth inside your sleeping bag. Retaining heat. Nalgene bottles are made of durable, heat-resistant plastic that can safely hold boiling water. When you fill one with hot water and tuck it into your sleeping bag, it acts as a mini radiator, emitting heat throughout the night. Target cold spots. You can place the warm bottle near your feet, core, or anywhere you tend to feel the cold most. This added warmth can help you sleep comfortably, even in colder weather. Multi-purpose use. Beyond being a heat source, your Nalgene bottle will still be full of drinkable water in the morning, so you're not carrying extra weight just for the sake of warmth. Safety tips. When using this method, check the seal. Make sure the Nalgene bottle is tightly sealed before putting it in your sleeping bag to avoid leaks. Double-check the cap to ensure no water will escape. Use a sock or cloth wrap. Wrap the bottle in a sock or cloth to avoid direct skin contact, as it can be too hot initially. The wrap also helps retain the heat longer. Sleep soundly on your next camping trip. A good sleep system is the key to enjoying your camping trip, and avoiding these common mistakes can make all the difference. From choosing the right sleeping bag and pad to proper tent setup and insulation, paying attention to the details will help you get a restful, comfortable night's sleep in the great outdoors. Camping is about enjoying nature and recharging your mind and body, and sleep plays a critical role in that. By following these guidelines and being mindful of your sleep setup, you can avoid restless nights and wake up feeling refreshed and ready for your next adventure.